You're watching Xavier University of Louisiana Athletics on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Good evening and welcome from inside the Convocation Center here in New Orleans. It's Monday, November 28th. I'm Andrew Byer. Thank you for joining us for today's doubleheader basketball matchup between Louisiana Christian and your Xavier University Gold Nuggets and Gold Rush. First up, the women's match. A reminder, if you're going to stay around for the men's game, that'll be a separate stream here on our YouTube channel. So you can either refresh your browser or refresh your YouTube app to find the men's game. This is the Red River Athletic Conference opener for both schools today, both in men's and women's. So it should be an exciting part of the season kicking off here in late November. Warm-ups are done. The teams have lined up, and they're ready for the national anthem. We'll listen in. The visiting Lady Wildcats of Louisiana Christian come in 2-3 overall. They've lost their last two games, and they are 0-2 on the road. Starting lineups being announced now. For Louisiana Christian, number 3, Maya Washington, a 5'5" senior guard. Number 21, Alexis Lavarine, a 5'10" sophomore guard. Number 22, Maya McKinney, a 5'9" grad student at forward. And number 33, Claire Barat, a 6'1" senior forward. One more player they announced just now. We'll get that to you in just a moment. They have not sent those up to me at the broadcast position tonight, so I apologize to both the Wildcat fans and our Xavier Gold Nugget fans here tonight. Get those to you as soon as we can. They're announcing the Xavier starting lineup now. At guard, 5'8" junior from Lafayette, Louisiana, number 5, Autumn Chasson. At forward, a 5'9" junior from Waxahachie, Texas, number 10, Raina Ross. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Biloxi, Mississippi, number 14, Shyla McGee. At center, a 6'2" junior from Baton Rouge, number 34, Ashanti Laverne. And at guard, a 5'7" senior from Boutte, Louisiana, number 11, Bria Arns. So Chasson, Ross, Arns, McGee, and Laverne on the floor to start the game. For the Gold Nuggets, they are 5-1 on the season. They've won 4 in a row, and they are undefeated 3-0 at home here in the Convocation Center this year. Head coaches for these teams for the Lady Wildcats, Anna Phillips is in her first season. And for the Gold Nuggets, Bo Browder, 24th season here at Xavier University, a career record for the Gold Nuggets. 5:24 and 2:17, assisted by Whitney Kelly and first-year grad assistants Deja Virgil and Destiny Pointer. We are underway, and Gold Nuggets control the opening toss. Shiloh McGee, the transfer from Southwest Mississippi Community College, runs the point. Here she is again over on the left side. Gets it inside to Laverne, and she traveled before she could get that shot away. Wildcats driving baseline, gets in the lane, and the shot is up and good. Three-point attempt, no good. Nice hustle underneath. Keep the ball for the Gold Nuggets. I mistakenly said McGee's at the point, but it's Chasson for the Gold Nuggets, number 5. Here's Laverne, draws contact. And they'll say that's an offensive foul on Ashanti Laverne, first personal and first team foul so far here in the game. Baseline shot from the left, too strong. McGee with the rebound. McGee leads this team in points per game. Only Gold Nugget in double figures. Ross was open on the left side, but couldn't find it. Laverine in the lane, out of control, but able to hand it off to her teammate. Maya Washington drives. The left-handed scoop is good as the shot clock was getting to 0. Three-point attempt off the mark for Chasson. Wildcats up the floor quick. But a good job by the Gold Nuggets. Getting in the way there was Bria Arns. Came up with the steal, and she'll get the assist as well. Oh, knocked away for a moment there. They reset the shot clock as if there was a change of possession. I'm not sure there was. Maybe the officials will address it here on the out-of-bounds play. They don't. They're happy to say that the ball was turned over to the Gold Nuggets and then back to the Lady Wildcats. Laverne blocked that shot out of bounds. And there's a throwaway on the inbounds pass from Claire Boro. Just to clarify, those Louisiana Christian starters for you. Number 3, Maya Washington. 20, DeKayla Howard. 21, Alexis Laverine. 22, Maya McKinney. And 33, Claire Boro. McKinney, their leading scorer, 13.6 a game. Laverine, wild shot, no good. Rebound underneath for McGee. She's double teamed. Nice move and a dish. As McGee gets inside, dumps it off to Laverne for the easy basket. We're tied at 4. And another throwaway and turnover. 6:04 to play here in the first quarter. Subs coming in for Louisiana College. Number 4, Olivia Scott. And number 0, Noah Fernandez-Fuentes. Nice pass inside to Laverne, and she gets the reverse layup. Fumbled that pass initially, found herself on the other side of the basket. Had really good awareness there to put it in. There's Boro driving, shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it on the floor. Underhand shot, no good. And another rebound for McGee. Shot no good there for Bria Arns. 3-point basket, no good. Rebound underneath. Foul's called on number 22, Maya McKinney. That's her first team foul on the Lady Wildcats. Nia Bishop checks in. Bishop has played in every game, has started 2 and averages 28 minutes. And 10.5 points, mostly off the bench. Chasson found herself open, overshot it. Bria Arns with the rebound. She's got it back now on the left side. Drives, gets in the lane, spins, looks for the pass to Bishop, who's tied up. It's DeKayla Howard who ties it up with her. Possession hour belongs to Lady Wildcats. Getting her hand in there, knocking away was Kyla Esco. Shot no good by Olivia Scott, but foul called. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's called on Bria Arns. That's her second team foul on the Gold Nuggets. Olivia Scott makes both. She's 5 for 5 on the year, 100% from the line. Reach-in foul called on DeKayla Howard. That's her second team foul. Chasson cross-court pass, 3-point attempt, off the mark. Kyla Esco called for a foul there on the rebound scramble. That's her third team foul. Traveling violation called on Maya McKinney. Yara Buharb checks in, number 15 for Gold Nuggets. Freshman is from Ajatoun, Lebanon. She'll be at the point here. Arns gets it inside to Esco, who finds Bishop. Bishop too strong there. Had a good look as she cut underneath the basket. Ball knocked away of Bria Arns. Nice pass to find Bishop. It was blocked by Fuentes, but Fuentes will be called for the foul there. It's Fuentes' first. Third team foul. Bishop going to go to the line to shoot two, and Jaleel Lafarge checks in, replacing Abria Arns. Arns averages 2.5 steals per game to lead the team. She's had 2 already today. Bishop makes 1 of 2 from the line. And Xavier has the lead. Good quick passing again by the Lady Wildcats to get it down the floor. Foul is called, though. It's on Jakayla Esco. That's her second. 14 foul in the active shooting. So Paula Ferrer-Nola goes to the line. Four players on this Louisiana Christian roster are natives of Spain, including Ferrer-Nola, who made both of her free throws at the line. Louisiana Christian back on top, 8-7, approaching 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. There's Nia Bishop. Bishop finds Buharb across the court, and the three-point basket is good. Bishop gets that takeaway. McGee can't finish, but she'll go to the line. Fouls on Fernandez Fuentes. That's her second. Too strong on the first for McGee. McGee has started all 6 games in her first year here with the Gold Nuggets. The junior, a transfer from Southwest Mississippi Community College. Makes 1 of 2. It's a 3-point lead for the Gold Nuggets, their largest of the game. Good job with the double team pressure. Offensive foul called on Ferrer-Nola. That's her first. 5th team foul. She'll check out Claire Boro back in for the Lady Wildcats. As McGee drives right baseline. Shot good off the glass. Takeaway by Buharb, and she lays it in. Good full court pressure from the Gold Nuggets. Buharb knocks that away. And then the ball is thrown away. And it'll go right back over to the Lady Wildcats. Anyamaki and Lafarge now in for Xavier. Ball knocked away. I believe it was Anyamaki got her hand in. Nia Bishop comes away with it. There's Bishop on the drive, and she let that one get away from her. Xavier going to keep up the full court pressure. Good long pass. One shot blocked by Barfield. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Nia Bishop all alone underneath. And Xavier increases their largest lead. It's now 9. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Last touch by Anyamaki. Foul on the shot. It's going to send Maya Washington to the line. Foul's called on Melody Anyamaki. That's her first. First shot, no good. Lafarge with the rebound after both free throws were missed by Washington. Buhar looking to drive, spins in the lane, loses control. The ball's tied up. Washington and Anyamaki. Alternating possession goes to the Gold Nuggets. Shot clock is reset to 20 seconds. 24.6 on the game clock. The referees just confirming that with each other and with the scores table, and we're ready to go. Travel called. Traveling both ends of the court. That was Jordan Barfield. Final seconds, first quarter. Buhar for three, short. Rebound underneath for Louisiana Christian, but the first quarter comes to an end. Xavier leads by 9, 17-8. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute for quarter number 2. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans. Xavier leads 17-8 over Louisiana Christian after quarter number 1. This is 56th meeting between these two schools. Louisiana Christian leads the all-time series 31-24. But Xavier won both matchups last season. Those were both in this calendar year in the spring. Red River Athletic Conference getting underway here in December, though, this year. Three-point basket, no good for Claire Borough. Loose ball rebound for the Gold Nuggets. Starters back on the court for Xavier. Beginning quarter number 2. Here's Laverne inside. Gets it out to Ross. Kicks it to Shyla McGee, who's open for 3. No good. Rebound underneath for Borough. Another traveling violation. It was Washington who shuffled her feet. Chasson finds Ross off the mark for 3. Rebound, Louisiana Christian. They bring it up quick. Xavier doing a great job in transition, getting their defense back as well. Borough loses the handle. They say it was knocked away by Ross. 14 on the shot clock. Five on the shot clock now. Louisiana Christian looking for a shot. Driving inside, the scoop and the score. That's number 3, Maya Washington, the senior from Laplace. Prepped at John Curtis, a number of John Curtis Christian athletes on both these squads. Plenty of state championships for the Lady Patriots, and a lot of players playing college volleyball after they leave the campus there in River Ridge. Arns can't find it to go. Neither can McGee after the rebound. Scramble in the lane for the rebound. Alternating possession will belong to Xavier. Nia Bishop going to check in early on here in quarter number 2. She'll replace Raina Ross. Here's Chasson back up top. Chasson for 3, no good. That ball caromed up and hit the shot clock, so that'll be a dead ball rebound to Louisiana Christian. Bria Arns, who else? The steal and the score. That knocked away by Shyla McGee. And a 10-second violation as the Wildcats could not get the ball across. So that full court pressure has really worked out well for Xavier so far tonight. A couple of turnovers, 10-second violation there. McGee for 3, in and out. There's a 3-point attempt for Louisiana Christian, no good. Nia Bishop with the rebound, and she's ready to run the floor. Decides to hold it up, wait for her teammates. There's a Bria Arns, top of the key, trying to get it inside, and does to Laverne. She gets the shot off. No, they say she traveled. Laverne has started 5 games this year, only played in 5 of the 6, averages 19.6 minutes, 8.4 points, and 7.4 rebounds. The 6'2 junior center is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and played at Scotlandville High School. So Laverne, pretty important to what the Gold Nuggets are doing this year. Rebound there for Chasson after the miss by Nola. McGee's layup is no good. Approaching the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Fuentes finds Nola for the jump shot. Irons tries to go off the glass. Here's Fuentes, drives in the lane and throws it away. Rainer Ross and Yarabu Harb check back in. McGee and Irons will take a seat for the Gold Nuggets. Here's Bishop. Gets it to Ross. Now Buharb, she drives, kicks it out, but they'll say she traveled. Three-point attempt, short for Olivia Scott. Ross from the free throw line, no good. Rebound for Scott. Scott gets it inside to Ferrer Nola, who finds Laverine cutting, but Laverine can't catch that pass, and it's taken away by Bishop, who then throws it away down the field. Nice job by Barfield cutting it off. Barfield gets it inside to Laverine, whose shot is no good. She gets her own rebound and puts it in. Gold Nuggets lead has been cut to 5. It was as many as 9. And good pass there up the court to find Shiloh McGee under the basket. Just the second field goal of the second quarter here for the Gold Nuggets. They had 17 after the first frame. They've only managed 4 points so far through 6 minutes of quarter number 2. Fuentes, three-point basket short. Chasson comes up with the rebound. And then McGee throws it away. It was Fuentes who got in there for it. Louisiana Christian going to take a timeout to get some subs in. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. A reminder, this is the first of a doubleheader matchup today between Louisiana Christian and Xavier. Men's game will tip off approximately 30 minutes after the women's game, and that'll be a separate stream here on our YouTube channel. You can refresh your browser or refresh your YouTube app to find the men's stream at the conclusion of the women's game. Red River Athletic Conference opener for both men and women today here in late November. Subs in for both teams at the timeout. Driving Here's Maya Washington. Count the basket. And the three-point play for Olivia Scott. Ball thrown away by the Gold Nuggets. It'll be a turnover to the Lady Wildcats. Here's Barfield. Gets it over to Washington. Shot off the mark for Scott. Rebound for McKinney. Who gets it back here from Barfield. Shot no good. Rebound, Julia Lafarge. Under 3 minutes to play now in the second. Wild shot, but a foul called. It's on Barfield, her first team foul. At the line is number 1, Ujaya Goodo. First free throw is good. Goodo shoots 75% from the line on the season. Second is no good, doesn't hit the rim, so that'll be a dead ball rebound for the Lady Wildcats. Goodo check out, Abria Irons back in. Irons on the floor with Bishop, Morrison, Buharb, and Lafarge. Washington has it stripped. Bishop tries to get it to Morrison, who had got her hand in for the steal, but Morrison fumbled that ball out of bounds. Subs for both teams. McGee in for the Gold Nuggets, replacing Bishop. Drive in the lane, clear path to the basket. That's number 20, Takayla Howard, who scored. It's a one-possession game now. Three-point attempt, no good for Gabrielle Morrison. Barfield looking to tie it up, too strong. Rebound underneath. No good, 2 shots can't fall for Faranola. Buharb called for the carry. Autumn Chasson going to return. She places Morrison. Scott, shot good. 1-point game, under a minute to go in the first half. McGee drives, throws it away. Pull up, shot, no good. Buharb has the rebound underneath, and she's fouled. Foul's going to go against number 22, Maya McKinney. That's her second. And the second team foul here in quarter number 2. 3-second differential between the shot and game clock. Here's Buharb on the left side. Now back up to Lafarge up top. Chasson gets it inside to Abria Irons. Spin move, no good. Rebound for McKinney. 3-point shot attempt is good. Lafayette Christian with their first lead since it was 4-2. And that shot was made by Takayla Howard to put the Wildcats up 24-22 at the half. They outscored the Gold Nuggets 16-5 in quarter number 2. It's halftime here at the Convocation Center. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a little over 10 minutes with some stats and a look ahead to quarter number 3. news. Don't forget to follow Xavier Athletics online on social media for all. Welcome back from the Convocation Center. Andrew Byer here. Louisiana Christian leads 24-22. It was a tale of two quarters here. 17-8 Xavier led after the first, but they were outscored 16-5 in the second. Field goal percentage was 38.9% for the Gold Nuggets in half number one, just in quarter number one, just 15.4%. In quarter number two, they were led by Yarubu Harb with 5 points. Ashanti Laverne was 2 for 3 from the field, chipped in 4. Shiloh McGee led the Gold Nuggets with 4 rebounds, and Abria Irons had 3 steals. Louisiana Christian shot 30% from the field. They were led by Olivia Scott and DeKayla Howard with 7 points apiece. Maya McKinney grabbed 8 boards. Shiloh McGee for 3. First basket of the second half puts the Gold Nuggets right back on top. Gold Nuggets continuing some of that full court press, good down court passing by the Lady Wildcats. Maya McKinney finishes it off. Drive by Chasson, shot no good, rebound Lavarine. On the court for the Gold Nuggets to start the second half, their starters. That's Chasson, Ross, Irons, McGee, and Laverne. Drive and a shot there, no good from Howard. Foul called on the rebound. It's called on Raina Ross. That's her first, and the first team foul. Shot good for number 21, Alexis Lavarine. Both shots good. Lafayette Christian up by 3 now. Largest lead the first half for Lafayette Christian was 4. They led 4-0 after 2 minutes in the first quarter. And with just over a minute to go in the first quarter, it was 17-8. Xavier led by 9 at one point. That ball thrown away. It's a turnover to the Lady Wildcats. Lavarine gets it to Boro, who travels underneath. There's Raina Ross, who gets in the lane, dishes to Laverne. Shot good for Ashanti Laverne. Laverne with 6 points now. Basket no good for Boro. Here's McGee. Chasson up top, long-range three-pointer, and it's good. Chasson from Lafayette Christian Academy in Lafayette. Started all 6 games at the point. And a turnover. And Bria Irons, her 4th steal of the day. McGee passed up. Open look there. Inside, Raina Ross. Can't find anything, gets it outside to Laverne. Laverne sets the screen. McGee is stripped, gets it back. Shot clock under 10. Wild shot by Laverne, no good. Rebound for Howry, runs the floor, dishes it off to Maya McKinney. Good passing. Raina Ross to Abria Arns. Full court pressure again, ball knocked away by McGee. Louisiana Christian able to keep possession of it. And Maya McKinney lays it in. Irons gets it inside to Laverne, spin move. Left-handed shot is good. Two on one here. Laverine can't make it, gets the follow-up to go. Blocking foul called on Laverine. That's going to be her first. First team foul here in quarter number 3. Nia Bishop and Kyla Esco check in for the Gold Nuggets, along with Yara Buharb. There's McGee driving. Nice job by McGee to get it to the hoop. Ball knocked away by Nia Bishop, but out of bounds. Correction of Bria Irons. Three-point attempt in and out. Bishop with the rebound. Buharb gets it up to McGee, who cuts into the lane, and she's fouled. It's on Fernandez Fuentes. That's her third. Second team foul. Fuentes will check out. Jordan Barfield replaces her. Fuentes with 3 fouls. First player in a little bit of foul trouble. Shiloh McGee at the line. 60% free throw shooter. Drains the first. McGee gets both to fall. And Xavier leads by 4, their largest lead here in the second half. Traveling called on Ferrer Nola. It was Buharb at the point. McGee drives, gets inside, and lays it in. McGee has done a great job when she's attacked the basket tonight. Another travel called on Paula Ferrer-Nola. And she'll check out. Claire Boro back in. Boro from Le Robert Martinique, along with those 5 players from Spain, completes the international contingent on the Lady Wildcats roster. Lafarge Esco now in for the Gold Nuggets. Here's Buharb. 3-second violation called on Kyla Esco. All knocked away by Lafarge. And then Lafarge loses it. It was Olivia Scott who got her hand in. Here's Barfield. Shot no good. Ball tied up underneath. Alternating possession belongs to the Gold Nuggets. They're going to say a timeout was called, so I believe instead of a jump ball, they're going to grant a timeout to the Lady Wildcats. We'll check on that. Obviously, if they have possession, we come back out of the timeout. That is what happened down there on the court. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. I'll take this time to remind you, remember to follow Xavier Athletics online on social media for all your news, scores, and highlights. On your Gold Nuggets and Gold Rush teams, you can find us on the web at XULAGold.com. That's XULAGold.com. And at Xula Gold on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Second timeout for Louisiana Christian. They have 3 remaining. Xavier head coach Bo Browder has yet to use one. They have all 5 of theirs. Neither team in the bonus yet here in quarter number 3. 3:35 on the clock. Only one player in foul trouble with 3 fouls already. That's number 0, Noah Fernandez Fuentes for the Lady Wildcats. Shot no good there from Boro. Rebound underneath for McGee. McGee pass for Lafarge was intercepted. It was McKinney who got her hand in there. Here's Barfield. Louisiana Christian lost the handle. Shyla McGee comes up with it. She tries to go coast to coast. She's fouled. It's to Kayla Howard. That's her second. 4th team foul. McGee will go to the line to shoot 2. First is good for Shyla McGee. McGee 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. 8-point lead now, largest of the second half for the Gold Nuggets. They led by as many as 9 after the first quarter. That layup rims in and out. Buharb comes away with it. Looks like McKinney might have been hurt after she missed the shot and landed awkwardly. Buharb takes it to the rim. Shot no good, but she's fouled. It's on to Kayla Howard. 3 now on Howard. Buharb will go to the line. McKinney is going to check out. These are Buharb's first free throws of the year. And they're both good. 2 for 2 for the freshman from Ashatoon, Lebanon. Jaleel Lafarge with the steal, can't get it to go. Howard comes away with the rebound. Nia Bishop got her hand in. But then Esco, I believe, is going to be called for the foul here. Oh, yeah, it's on Esco. Kyla Esco, that's her 3rd. Second team foul here in the 3rd quarter. Esco, the first Gold Nuggets player with 3 personal fouls. She'll check out. Ashanti Laverne will come back in. Foul on Laverne, that's her second. Here's Howard driving, shot up, offensive foul called. They'll wave off the basket. Great work by the Gold Nuggets defense. Howard will take a break. Harb's pass is intercepted. That was Barfield who got her hand in. Here's Scott. Shot no good. Bishop goes for the rebound, and she's fouled. And fouls on number 33. Correction, Maya Washington, they say it's on. First on Washington. Bonus free throws here for Nia Bishop. She makes the first. 67% free throw shooter on the year. Bishop makes both. Largest lead of the game, 12 points. Lafarge intercepts that pass, gets it down the floor quickly, but can't connect with Shiloh McGee. McGee and Bishop will run on the floor there. Drive out of control. Losing the ball was Washington, but Lavarine found it and lays it in. Bishop looking to drive, loses the handle, but they say she's fouled. Blocking foul call on number 2, Jordan Barfield. That's her second. Lady Wildcats are over the limit. I'll put Bishop back at the line for 2 more bonus free throws. Bishop mostly off the bench. His average is 10.5 points. 4 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 2.3 steals. Bishop, in her 5th year with the Gold Nuggets, really contributes in all areas, makes both free throws there. Restores the 12-point lead for the home team. Lafarge gets her hand in there again, but can't knock it away. Good behind the back dribble on the way down by Scott, who is then double teamed, but she gets the pass away. Barfield shot up, no good. Laverne with the rebound underneath. Buharb thought about driving, found a trailing Laverne. Offensive foul called on Laverne. That's her third. Buharb checks out. Autumn Chasson returns for the Gold Nuggets. Under a minute to play here, third quarter. Washington drives, kicks it out. Layup good for Maya McKinney. About an 8-second differential between shot and game clock. 10 now on the shot clock. There's Bishop on the right side. Gets the screen from Ross. In the lane, shot off the glass, no good. Under 10 seconds to play now. Good pressure from the Gold Nuggets. Wild shot at the buzzer. And they'll say she was fouled. Foul is on Lafarge. That's her first. Referee's just talking about they're going to put a little bit of time left on the clock. I believe. 0.6 on the clock. Three free throws for the Lady Wildcats. First is good. I guess they said it was a 2-point shot attempt. I thought it was a 3-point shot attempt. Just 2 free throws. They're both good. 8-point lead for Xavier after quarter number 3. We'll be back for quarter number 4 right after this. Welcome back for quarter number 4 here in the Convocation Center. Xavier leads 48-40. They outscored the Lady Wildcats of Louisiana Christian 26-16 in quarter number 3. Xavier inbounds from the near sideline to begin the 4th. On the court for the Gold Nuggets, Chasson, Bishop, Ross, Lafarge, and Laverne. Shot no good by Raina Ross. Rebound there for Washington. 3-point shot attempt too strong. Last touch underneath by Raina Ross. Olivia Scott leads Louisiana Christian with 9 points. Shiloh McGee leads the Gold Nuggets and all players with 14. Traveling violation called on Ferranola. Bria Irons returns for the Gold Nuggets, replacing Jaleel Lafarge. Ball thrown away. Barfield comes up with it. Ferranola thinks about and does shoot. Gets it to fall in. First basket of quarter number 4 goes to the Lady Wildcats. Both these teams average right at 65 points per game. Xavier holds its opponents, however, to 54 points, while Louisiana Christian gives up 69. There's Barfield on the right side, now dribbles back up top. Trying to get the ball inside to McKinney. McKinney's fouled. Reaching foul called on McGee. And that's just McGee's first. And the first team foul here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock reset to 20 seconds. Barfield's pass knocked away by McGee. Here comes Abria Arns. And her pass is knocked out of bounds by Maya McKinney. Leah Bishop drives baseline. Kicks it to Arns, who gets into the lane. No good. Gets her own rebound, then loses it off of her knee. Scramble underneath. Jalea Lafarge comes up with it. And she's fouled by Ferrer Nola. That'll be her second personal. First team foul of the fourth quarter on the Lady Wildcats. Jalea Lafarge will go to the line to shoot 2. First is good for Lafarge. Lafarge had only attempted 2 free throws on the season so far. She makes her third and fourth. She continues to be 100% on the year. More full court pressure. That leaves Scott open underneath. Make that Washington. Second foul on Lafarge. Second team foul, and Maya Washington will go to the line to shoot 2. Washington makes both to close the gap to 6. It's half of what the lead was with 2 minutes to play in the third, when the Gold Nuggets led by 12, their largest of the game. Bishop finds Lafarge. McGee drives, kicks it out to Bishop for 3, and it's good. Leah Bishop shoots almost 47% from behind the arc on the season. Farge almost had a takeaway there, but Lady Wildcats maintain possession, get it inside to Maya McKinney, who lays it in. Both Chasson and Buharb are on the bench right now, so Nia Bishop runs the point for the Gold Nuggets. Inside, Nola Ferrer throws it away. Shyla McGee came up with that steal. McGee is fouled, and she tries to get to the baseline. Fouls on Barfield, her third. Second team foul of the fourth quarter. Chasson will return, replacing Jalea Lafarge. McGee, nice pass inside to Laverne, who lays it in. Laverne in double digits now with 10 points. Runner in the lane, good for Maya Washington. Bishop gets the screen from Irons. Finds Chasson open in the left corner for three. Autumn Chasson with 2 3-point baskets here in the second half. As we approach the 5-minute mark. Barfield pulls up in the lane, shot is short. Abria Irons with the rebound. Irons gonna push it up the court. Goes coast to coast and lays it in. Well, the lead had been cut in half to 6. It's back up to 12. And a cheap reach-in foul called there on Nia Bishop. That's just her first. Third team foul of quarter number 4. Scott and Ferrer-Nola going to check out. Fuentes is in, along with Boro. A steal on the inbounds pass. McGee comes up with it underneath, and a timeout is called quickly by Autumn Chasson. Good work by the point guard before McGee could get tied up. Alternating possession hour does belong to the Lady Wildcats, so that smart timeout by Chasson saved the ball from going over. 30-second timeout, first called by the Gold Nuggets here in the game. They have 4 remaining. Louisiana Christian has 3. Next game for the Gold Nuggets will be this Saturday. They travel to the University of the Southwest in New Mexico. Men and women, in fact, both go for a doubleheader. That's at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, it says here. That'd be 3 p.m. Central. And that, of course, is a Red River Athletic Conference opponent. Most of the games from here to the end of the season will be conference matchups. Xavier inbound underneath their own basket. Ball knocked away by McKinney. Irons having trouble getting it in. Can't find McGee. Ball taken away by Washington, who drives, and the layup falls. Chasson will take another 3-point attempt, and she drains it. Chasson, I believe, is 3 for 4 from behind the arc tonight. She only shoots 23% from the field. He's typically not a good 3-point shooter. I believe Laverne will get credit for that takeaway. And McGee gets it down the court quick to Bishop, who is fouled. Fouls on 33, Claire Barreau. That's her first. Nia Bishop will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good for Bishop. That three-point basket by Chasson gave the Gold Nuggets their largest lead of the game, 13. Bishop tacking on to that now. 14 and 15 with both free throws made. 4 minutes to play. And Xavier has hit 65 points, their season average. There's Boro driving, spins, gets it back outside to Barfield. Now Fuentes in the corner. And she dribbled that off her foot out of bounds. That'll be a turnover to the Gold Nuggets. Irons gets it down low to Laverne. Ball's taken away, though, by Fuentes. Boro, three-point attempt. No good. Rebound for Chasson. Shiloh McGee pulls up off the glass. No good. Fuentes has it. Now 3 minutes to play. Louisiana Christian is going to take a timeout. This, I believe, will be 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. After traveling next Saturday to the University of the Southwest in New Mexico, Lady Nuggets will stay on the road for the entire month of December. They'll play Our Lady of the Lake in San Antonio on December 15th. The 17th, they're at Houston-Tillotson. And then they have one more away game as the new year rolls around on January 3rd against LSU Alexandria. Next home game for the Gold Nuggets and Gold Rush will be Thursday, January 5th. They'll take on Texas College. Scott gets it to Boro over on the left side. Boro trying to get it underneath, but can't. Nor can Fuentes. Boro now goes baseline and gets it into the lane to McKinney, and she lays it in. Irons all alone up top. Three-point basket goes in and out. Boro's shot off the mark. Rebound for McGee. Chasson up top looking to run the play. Hands it off to McGee, whose three-point basket is no good. Rebound for McKinney. Louisiana Christian gets it up the floor quickly. Boro drives. Throws it away. Scramble for the loose ball. Bria Arns comes up with it. Makes a great pass down the court. It's just off the fingertips of Nia Bishop. Good hustle on the defensive end by Arns and good vision as well. That'll go with the turnover. 90 seconds to play here in the Convocation Center. Xavier looking to take their Red River Athletic Conference opener. Laverine drive, shot blocked by McGee. Possession will stay with Louisiana Christian. Olivia Scott gets in the lane, spin move, gets the kind roll. 11-point game now as we approach 1 minute to go. Laverne gets that ball no good underneath. Laverne gets the layup. And then a timeout called by head coach Bo Browder. "30-second timeout. Again, we'll stay here. Again, just to remind you, the men's game coming up next here on the Xavier University YouTube channel, and that'll be a separate stream. At the conclusion of the women's game, you can refresh your browser or just refresh your YouTube app to find the stream for the men's game, and that'll start approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. Of course, that is also against Louisiana Christian. Looking down the schedule here, it looks like just about every Red River Athletic contest is a doubleheader this year. They've changed the format a little bit for this season, and we're getting underway here in conference play in late November. Xavier will inbound underneath their own basket. 21 on the shot clock, 1:01 to play in the fourth quarter. Here's McGee up top. Yara Buharb has it now. She's checked in along with Jaleel Lafarge and Gabrielle Morrison. Morrison lost it underneath, but foul is called. It's on Alexis Lavery, and that's her second. It's going to put Morrison at the line to shoot two. First shot good for Morrison. Morrison has not attempted free throws this year. These are her first. And she drains both. Morrison, the freshman from Tampa, Florida. Here's Boro. Thinks about and does take the three-point basket. It's good. 1.3-second differential between shot and game clock, but a 10-point lead. And I'm sure Xavier will hold the ball till deep in the shot clock. Maybe just content to let the shot clock wind down. And Louisiana Christian not content for that. Olivia Scott called for the reach-in foul. Thought they were in the bonus. I'm going to double check that. I've got that as the first foul on Scott. And yes, they are in the bonus. So Yara Buharb will shoot two bonus free throws. 15 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. The first is no good. Neither is the second. Fuentes comes up with the rebound. And then Fuentes throws it away over the hands of Maya McKinney. 6.1 now to go, 10-point lead. Yara Buharb has the ball, crosses mid-court, and that is the ball game. The Gold Nuggets take it 67-57 over Louisiana Christian. Two wonderful quarters after trailing at the break. 55 points scored. Correction, 45 points scored in the second half for Xavier to take it. Maya McKinney led the way, and Xavier, after shooting just 30% at the end of the first quarter, got that number up to almost 40% by the end of the game. Shot well in the second half, played great defense, utilized the full court press, Abria Arns, as always, was impressive on defense, had a number of steals. So an excellent, excellent day for the Gold Nuggets in their Red River Athletic Conference opener. Got stats on the way, so stay with us. We'll go through some of those for you in just a moment. Louisiana Christian falls to 2-4. They've lost 3 in a row and are 0-3 on the road this season. The Gold Nuggets improved to 6-1, 4-0 at home here in the Convocation Center, and they are on a 5-game win streak. Here are final stats for Louisiana Christian. They shot 37.9% from the field for the game. They were 84% from the free throw line, but just 18.2 from behind the arc. They were led by Maya Washington with 10 points and Olivia Scott off the bench with 11. Maya McKinney had 12 to lead the team. She also had 9 rebounds. For the Gold Nuggets, leading scorer, as we mentioned, Shyla McGee. She had 14, one of 3 Gold Nugget players in double digits. Nia Bishop off the bench had 12, and Ashanti Laverne had 10. Autumn Chasson chipped in 9. On the boards, leading the way with 8 was Shyla McGee, so she led in points and rebounds tonight. And as I mentioned, after shooting 30% at the half, 38.9% from the floor for the Gold Nuggets. At the end of the game, they were 40% from behind the arc, 6 of 15 on three-pointers. They shot 79.2% from the line. Congratulations to the Gold Nuggets on the win tonight in their Red River Athletic Conference opener. A final reminder, don't forget to follow Xavier Athletics online and on social media for all your news, scores, and highlights on Gold Nuggets and Gold Rush Athletics. You can find us on the web at XULAGold.com. That's XULAGold.com, and at XULA Gold on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. A reminder, in about just under 30 minutes, we'll be back on the air, a separate YouTube stream for the men, the Wildcats of Louisiana Christian versus the Xavier Gold Rush. I'm Andrew Byer on behalf of our staff and production crew here today. We'll say so long for now from the Convocation Center, where the final score was Xavier 67, Louisiana Christian 57.